G'day, this is Darcy. How are you doing a dramatic monologue? It's by this fella called Shakespeare, and it's based on a true story. I'm going to try to do the part of Mark Antony some historical justice while reading off a script. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I have come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do oft lives after them, but the good is interred with the bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus hath told you that Caesar was ambitious. For Brutus is an honourable man, so are they all honourable men. So come I to speak at Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honourable man. He hath brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms did the general coffers fill. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? When that the poor hath cried, Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff, but Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honourable man. You all did see on the Lupercal, when thrice I presented him with a kingly crown, which thrice he did refuse. Was that ambition? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honourable man. I speak not to disprove what Brutus spoke, but here I am to speak what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause then withholds you to mourn for him? Ah, judgment! Thou art fled to brutish beasts, and men have lost their reason. Bear with me. Bear with me. For my heart is there in the coffin with Caesar. And I must pause until it comes back to me. G'day, my name is Darcy Hay, and this is a comedic monologue that I had handy. I'll confess, I'm reading it off the script, playing the part of Rhinestone Rex and Miss Monica. It's a two-act play by David Williams that I've been invited to play Rhinestone Rex in. Here he is on the radio. Good morning, listeners. Community Radio 2WW bringing you the most diverse programming in the city. Some of you listening won't have read the online schedule, so you're saying to yourselves, who the hell is this? What happened to Renata Ray and Sunday Morning Classical? Well, Renata has called it a day. So thank you, Renata, for all of those years of community service and the wonderful music. For all of you classical lovers, we're looking for a new Renata. But meanwhile, we're still our classical spot at 11:30 tonight with Russell Clagg, the sprightly septuagenarian, and his show, Magic of the Madrigal. But right now, you're listening to Rhinestone Rex, and I'm here because you've told us that what you all love out there is country, country and more country. The music of lovin' and leavin', cheatin' and thievin', cryin' and grievin'. So now, you got me on Wednesday and Sunday mornings as I talk the country talk and walk the country walk. Spinning your platters as the country stars who matter and yarning about the things that give your spirit wings. You know, talking about giving spirits wings, what about this year's Tamworth? Hoo-hoo! Now, I should have been earning a crust, but what the hell when Tamworth calls you down, tools and go? So, that's what I did all last week. And what a week! String quartets and two-quarter rock bands were turned back at the city limits because Tamworth is back to what Tamworth was always meant to be. Country as cow shit, fence posts and four-wheel drives. Country as barbecue smoke on the west wind. Yee-hoo! And what talent! Those girls. Melissa Schneider, Becky Cole, Sally Ann Whitten, Gina Jeffries, Felicity Urquhart, and last but never least, Sarah Storer. Sing like angels and eyes straight from the devil. Seduce me, Sarah, I am yours. So, Let's start with one of those gorgeous ladies, the wonderful Becky Cole, who put her pretty little finger on exactly why it is that country music is so popular. Here's what she said to me. She said, "It's the realness of the lyrics. When we sit down to write a song, all the country artists I know write about their lives. I got a whole album out of my divorce." Well, Becky, if you switch sides and come back, you can break my heart any time for material. Use me how you like. But before any of you guys and girls out there mess with Becky's heart, listen to these words of warning. Here's a song coming up from her album Live at Lizottes, Girls Out Here.